Hello everyone, it is Foul Player here, and we're back for another Modern League with Bogles. So as far as my deck list is concerned, it's mostly pretty stocked, a little bit tuned. I'm running 20 land, one of which is Dryad Arbor, which is a Forest Dryad. You can fetch it out with your fetch lands. So we've got 4 Windswept Teeths there. They're going to be able to fetch our Dryad Arbor, our 4 of Temple Garden, our 2 of Plains, and our 1 of Forest. Other lands we also have are for Horizon Canopies. We can cycle it when we're flooded. And for Razor Verge Thicket. Comes into play untapped and doesn't deal any damage to us. Unless it's our 4th land drop, right? Alright, so creatures, we've got our 8 hexproof creatures, both of which are 1/1s. So Glade Cover Scout and Slippery Bogle in the playset. Core Spirit Dancer at 2 mana. For whenever we cast an aura spell, we may draw a card, and +2/+2 for each aura attached to it. A lot of the time, you'll be using it as a card draw engine while putting your auras on your much safer Glade Cover Scout or Slippery Bogle. So as far as the auras are concerned, we've got a lot of playsets here. So playsets, we've got Ethereal Armor, 1/1 for each enchantment you control and First Strike, and Griff Spoon, 1 and flying. Return it from your graveyard to the battlefield at sorcery speed for 4 mana. We've got Hyena Umbra, 1/1 First Strike and Totem Armor. We've got Rancor, so 2 trample, and if it goes to the grave from the battlefield, return it to your hand. Then we've got 4 Coronet as well, Daybreak Coronet. So I guess +3/+3 First Strike Vigilance, and the downside is there needs to be another aura attached to the creature to cast it and to hold it on. Then we got 2 Spider Umbra for 1/1 reach with Totem Armor. So mostly Spider Umbra is just in there as an extra source of Totem Armor in addition to the Hyena Umbra. There's a lot of destroy effects running around at the moment. Then we've got a few one-offs over here as well. We've got Spirit Mantle for 1/1 pro creatures, All That Glitters for 1/1, and for each enchantment or artifact you control. I don't have any artifacts, so just the enchantment side of that card. And Unflinching Courage is the 5th source of lifelink and also 5th source of trample. 3 of Path for removal in the main here. Moving across to the sideboard, we've got Hushbringer for ETB decks and also for Skyclave, right? We've got 4 Leyline for discard for burn. We've got 3 Heroic Intervention for anything running Blast Zone. It's also useful against Skyclave Apparition, Thoughtseize, Engineered Explosives, the list goes on. We've got Force of Vigor, so that destroys up to 2 target artifacts or enchantments, mostly for Ensnaring Bridge, Chalice of the Void decks. Also good in the mirror, and Gadok Teague for mostly Tron, a little bit of Storm. Alright, so we're going to take this deck, we're going to jump into the league here and get things happening. Alright, so match 1. Alright, we won the die roll. We are up against Ritzulu, or Ritzulez. Sand's got like 2 creatures, but they're 2 pretty bad creatures. Also, we don't have an aura to cast to enable us to cast Daybreak Coronet, so it's just all around bad, really. This hand is also all around bad. Down to 5. Alright, so I guess at this sort of mana we need to be starting to think about keeping. If it's like a combo deck, we'll be okay. I guess we'll keep this one. Bottom Temple Garden, bottom an Ethereal Armor. Go with that. Stomping Ground, yikes. Well, a little bit scared of Lightning Bolt at the moment. Hopefully I draw a land and I can... Alright, that'll do. Could be Jund. It's going to be more important to get the Ethereal Armor out if it is. Alright, well, turn 2 creatures better than turn 2 Scout's better than going on a Spirit Dancer on a Mull 2/5, so see what happens with our opponent here. Double Stomping Round. So a Burning Tree Emissary deck. It's Dredge. Okay. Okay. See what they get off these Stinkweeds. 2 Creeping Chills and a Narcomoeba. Not the worst. And then Silver Smoke Ghoul. Oh, really? It works that way so that both the draws resolve first? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Alright, pretty good turn for my opponent here. Think we're pretty close to being okay. We're probably going to have to rely on Core Spirit Dancer, though. I don't think Scout's going to cut it. So I'm actually hoping to draw a mana source here so that I can get Core Spirit Dancer online, get it protection. So if we play out our auras, we'll add 5 power, we'll attack for 7. They don't have anything that dredges in the graveyard at that point. What they put to hand was 2 Stinkweed Imps, right? Cathartic Reunion. Discarding double Stinkweed Imp. Just really bad playing the Core Spirit Dancer into removal. I think we have to gamble it. I think I'm also going to leave the Scout back to chump block the Silver Smoke Ghoul. I don't think attacking for 2 is like worth the 3 we're going to take when we're already 10 life behind. Shriekhorn. Alright, well, no draw step dredging. So they're going to have to work for it. Blast Zone on top. Yeah, that sounds about right. So we're going to be looking to try and kill our opponent this turn. Hopefully that's their land drop for the turn. It's not. They don't have Life from the Loam yet, but it could be in hand. They could fetch out a Blood Crypt and go Life from the Loam. Our plan is literally just go in on the Spirit Dancer and hope they don't have the Cathartic Reunion. I don't think we're winning this if it's any other sequence. Golgari Thug? Sure. And you're giving me the chance to block a Silver Smoke Ghoul for free? Is there any downside to this? Nope. Alright. Let's block it. Cool, so we take 2. Draw another Bogle. Alright, so we'll start off by putting Flying on our Spirit Dancer. Would have preferred a mana or an aura to that Bogle. It's a pretty dead Bogle. Alright, well this is just going to get basic forest. I don't normally fetch forest with my Windswept Teeth, but I will be here. And I don't want to attack with the Scout or else it gives my opponent a free Dredge effect from Golgari Thugs, so that one's not going to be happening. And we draw another Rancor. Yikes. Rancor's 4 days. So attack for 11, put our opponent to 10. Next turn we can attack for another 4, so we can attack for 15 next turn with just the Core Spirit Dancer. Alright, make him have it. I guess the fact they didn't get Blast Zone last turn as well means that it's going to take them 2 turns to get it back, unless they naturally dredge a Life from the Loam here. No, but they get it back on the cast, not on the dredge, right? Yeah, okay. I think we just win. Which is very odd. Well, I said it'd be good against a combo deck, and long and behold, we're versing a combo deck here. He just bricked. Beautiful. Well, I'm going to need all the help I can get, because I don't have any rest in peace in my sideboard here. Not a single rest in peace. No graveyard hate. The best I can do is Hushbringer, and honestly, I might just be better off going for Heroic Intervention to play around these blast zones. I think normally they sideboard the blast zone, but this one's got a main deck. And like when they empty half of their library into their graveyard, they can pretty reliably hit it. So another contender is Leyline because they do bring in discard. Heroic Intervention's also good for the Nature's Claim that they'll bring in. So maybe that's the best play is Heroic Intervention for Path. Life from the Loan, setting up for the Blast Zone. Yes, sweet. Alright. Well, I got the damage in the air to beat that. I trample over their 2 toughness with my 13 power. And we didn't see any creeping shells either, other than the first 2. A few turns ago. So, yep. Win secured. The old turn 5 kill against Dredge. Oof. Dirty, dirty stuff. Oh. Done this. All this. I haven't updated my record yet, so I'm sure that looks slightly odd. Hopefully people have worked out everything. Alright, so discards Forgotten Cave. Does the cycle on Forgotten Cave. Milling. City of Brass Mountain and Darkmoor Salvage, and they just concede. I mean, they don't need to concede. Oh, they took 3 damage somewhere. Okay, they do need to concede. Cool. Alright, we'll take it. Heroic Intervention for Path, because Path is, quite frankly, pretty bad. And Hushbringer isn't great, but I might just go 2 for 2 core Spirit Dancers. I will go 3. I might just see All That Glitters as well. Alright, let's go with that. I think Unflinching Courage is going to be important. Spirit Mantle is going to be important. And then, like, Griff Spoon is probably our next weakest card after the All That Glitters. I'm bringing in a few 2-mana cards, though. So I'm going to just opt to keep my curve low, keep the Griff Spoons in. Cool, we'll keep this. Sand is gas. Sand is absolutely gas. I'm missing Totem Armor, but I'm happy. No turn 1 Thoughtseize. Alright, no turn 1 Thoughtseize. Good stuff. We draw another Ethereal Armor. Okay, well, it's going to be good for the race. Wait, turn 1 they didn't even fetch a land? Did they keep a 1-lander with Cathartic Reunion? They kept a 7. What are they... It's got to be a Cathartic Reunion hand, otherwise they wouldn't keep it. Discarding Chill and Life from the Loam. So Life from the Loam in hand. And they blanked on the other one. Yes, sweet. So we know about a Life from the Loam, which is Sorcery Speed. Let's just get in there for 5. Put them to 9. I mean, they can gain that back with Creeping Chills, but... Creeping Chill seems like an odd discard choice because it's something that like only 2 turns away from hardcasting it. And it has no value in the graveyard. What did they keep? Alright, hardcast Life from the Loam in their maze phase. Have they got like a cycle land? No, they're discarding now. Well, that might have been intentional so they can get a different Dredge card in the grave. See what they put in the graveyard here. Arid Mesa? Are they just like Uber Land Flood? Alright, well, good old turn 3 kill on the draw. They can Nature's Claim us still, but either way, we're in a really good spot. Even if they Nature's Claim, they're probably Fetch Shocking, and then they can get an Ethereal Armor to remove 4 damage. Still take 3, 6, 7, 8. Let's see how we lose. Force of Vigor would get us. Or do they actually have a basic in their deck? Oh, actually, this removes 5 damage if they Nature's Claim here. But they fetch Shocks, so they're just dead anyway. Okay, cool. No arguments from me. Sweet. Alright, well, I think my opponent kept a bit of a sketchy hand there. And yeah, that was like an obscenely lucky game into what can be a very tricky matchup. The reason why I say it was obscenely lucky was because, I mean, we mulled to what, 5 in game 1 with the Core Spirit Dancer hand. Drew the Bogle and Core Spirit Dancer didn't die when we played the Core Spirit Dancer, so that was extremely lucky. And then game 2, they just kept a bad hand and didn't go off. So yep, I like it. I'm happy. Less Dredge the better. Something I haven't had to deal with for a while. But yep, I hope everyone enjoyed it. Let me know down below if you did. Subscribe if you're new. If you haven't checked me out on Twitch yet, look down below in the description. There's a link. Subscribe to my channel there. Thank you all for watching till the end. I will see you next time.